Hey, yo, what up, baby Skitty?
What you doing?
Oh, started a live stream. What are you doing?
I'll come over and be on your live stream.
I mean, I'm doing it. What? I'm just doing it on the computer.
Well, I just got out of class early.
Oh, you over there at O Trip that you never helped me sign up for because you don't love me?
No, OSCOKC, and I told you I would help. You never
You,
did the things you were supposed to do.
yeah, don't blame it on me. Don't blame my stuff on me.
Plus, I've got a bunch of Emily tea you'll appreciate.
I mean, you trying to blast on the live? I don't think you should do that.
Oh yeah, no, no, don't know.
You know what I mean? Like, I kind of got it would be a live stream.
Is it muted right now?
I mean, no, I don't have you on speaker. I'm just got you
Oh,
in my ear.
thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I thought about it for a second, but I was like, no, we shouldn't do that. We should
You
not
don't
do
want
that.
me. You don't want me to shout out Mandrina Motorsports that I don't supposed to.
I mean, you can. You can. I mean, ain't no big deal to me. You know, I care. You know, I care. Okay, well, next time, you just let me know. Well, I'll see you later. What are you doing? What's the next time you got school? Oh, I mean, if you want to come over one of those days and hang out for a little bit, that's fine. Drew, you know? You just let me know. Alright, well, you drive safe, baby Skitty. You can tune into the stream if you want, you know. Support the channel. Shout yourself out. You know. But okay, I'll talk to you later.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, bye. Alright, let's see. Dootin' dootin' doot doot doo. So we're going with Fusion Firearms. Because we over 18. So, kind of what Staccato did. Except I guess Staccato's big thing is they're ambidextrous. Man, that is cheap. That is cheap, though. It's a little bit more expensive. Let's go Staccato. Check this out, you know what I'm saying? So this is good. See, that is what bothers me. I mean, I understand you gotta get some R&D money back, but you know what I mean? Like, man. Like, that's an island barrel, which taking that from the Staccato XL is a nice idea. I wonder if they fit the same style size holsters. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if that's the case. Because if that's the case, that's a good thing. See, but that's a whole bunch of their P4. I like the ambidextrousness. I could probably hit that because I shoot left-handed, so I'd be able to hit that slider at least with the thumb because it comes back. And I wonder how well you can use that for a thumb rest as well. A narrow grip, which is a good thing. I like the texture from what it looks like. It does not look like it has a rear safety anymore. Steel mag, but compatible with all Glock 17 size magazines. So that's a good thing. So, you know, that's a big plus. The Glock mags. Hello, Minty. See, I like that island barrel. See, we got the P. But I think this overall is a better. But I got the compensator on. I wonder what they're all gonna offer with this stuff. Like if they're gonna offer. I like that. I don't know if I like that sight post. I want to see one of these decked out, like ports. I think that's just the same pictures. Just the same pictures over there. Faction. Firearms. I am. I sent them an email. Filter by. Why would you have even sold out be an option? That makes it look like a monstrous barrel. In stock. I'm pretty sure this is what I was recommended. Was it Faction? I don't think it was Faction. How you gonna have a new product with no picture and be sold out? They're gonna make a 338 AR pistol. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. What is that? A rack. Do do do. Gas piston. Okay. I thought. Can you switch ejection ports? Where's the charging handle? Oh, there it is. So can you switch ejection port sides on this? I don't know. Do. Interesting. But this definitely isn't the I think it was Fusion. No, it was not Fusion. Who was that company? J Sharp recommended this. I should have wrote that down. Let's go back to Fusion though. Fusion. Ha! They're making 2011s. See, I'm a big fan of that style of trigger. Let's look at some details. 4-inch tri-chicot, pro vents. I guess those are the vents they're talking about. Black, blah, 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 blah. RMR ready. RMR plate with code witness sides. Glock. So this is the same. If they're patent pending, how does that work against staccato being patent pending? I mean, that's a good looking firearm too, though. But who else is doing it? Oracle Arms 2311. I mean, that thing looks good. It looks futuristic. Let's go pro. I mean, that looks good. 5-inch, so full size. Is that a port? Is that a port? It is a port. Look at that. Look at that. I like that. I like the trigger. I like that. I like that. That's sick looking. Not so much. I'm not a fan of that little polymer color right there. Let's go back to Google. Let's see. Let's see. Look at that. There's only. Oh. See, that's the one right there. I like that. Why is it so much cheaper? I mean, I would get a. Is that the one that lets you switch out? Yeah. See, that's a pretty good deal. What up, Ben? You see what we're looking at? They got a burnt bronze Desert Eagle set up with all the barrels with the 50 AE, the 44 Magnum. I mean, you can see. You can see though. We just looking. Price. Ascending. We want. Let's go descending. Do they not actually have the compensated one? That's disappointing. You can get 10-inch barrels. With muzzle brake. See, we want the one with the muzzle brake. Like, that's what we want. You know what I mean? We need the one with the muzzle brake. But I still appreciate you stopping in, Ben. You a real one. See, the white with the tiger stripes has the integrated muzzle brake. And that's what we need. Because what's the point if you don't have that? I still like that one too. That's nice. That looks like what you would see on zombies. Right there. In my opinion. I didn't know they had long guns. Expensive. Let's see. What do we want to go for now? We still need recommendations. How long we been streaming for right now? Because we doing day whatever 18 minutes. So we still got a cool minute. What did Jay Lee recommend or Jay Sharp recommend? POF. There it is. The Edge. Do we want to look up? That's a long rail. Let's see if we can. I think I like that. I think I like that. Boop. This is so cool that you can build this on their stuff. I mean, that's not a bad price. That's not a bad price. It looks good. They don't really give you much details about it, do they? Have a forged quick touch stage match trigger, ambidextrous controls, the M lock. See, that's what I was gonna. That's what I was looking for. So let's go. NFA. The Sig Sauer X10. It's only 14.5. Interesting. All right, so. The P320 X10, is that what you're talking about? View models. 10 millimeter, huh? Do. The 10 millimeter. They got the examples of the other ones. I mean, that's an interesting one. Do you got one? And welcome in, Jack. See, they got a compensated model. But why would you want a compact 10 mil? I mean, I understand the comp. A 7 mil, but what kind of 7 mil? Like what brand? Which one you recommending? And we can look it up. So I've also looked at a Legion. The AXG Legion. Or the X5 Legion. As long as it's compensated. Man, I agree. I agree with you. I mean, they give you options. SIG definitely gives you a lot of options. What are y'all recommending? What else? Like, what you got any recommendations, Jay? So alright, so personally, I have currently, it's a gun I want to take to competitions. I got a Staccato P. Like, I want something I can use and shoot, and like, something we can use, you know what I mean? Multi-use gun. For me, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. As long as the controls are good. I shoot left-handed, so it doesn't really matter. Like my current bolt action is a Daniel Defense Delta 5 Pro. So a Taurus GX4. Hey, Jay Lee. Ooh, that's a little thing, huh? That's a itty bitty baby. I mean, I would get a. I'd get a judge. I'd get another judge. I don't know if I'd get a Taurus. Like, look at that. Look at that. That just looks good. I'd probably be cheap. Like, look at this. Like, this is ridiculous. You can't see me pointing. But look at this at the screen. That is ridiculous. Some Springfield pressure lawns, huh? I want to get me a Huxwork. A Huxwork suppressor. So you're thinking, what about a Prodigy, man? But you said an Echelon. Let's learn more. I mean, that looks good. I don't really care about the compact model. So they got a comp version. But what would we invest, Pablo? Like, what would we invest in? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, I probably should. You're probably not wrong. But what to invest in? I mean, what's going to give me a good return on my money so I can spend it on stuff like this? Well, I've seen a couple people use them. But when you're getting into it, like, let me go back. Handguns. Their issue is that Prodigy is almost the same. They're in the same category, and people are turning to returning back to 1911s. So why would you get a polymer one when you can have a 1911? You know, it's won World Wars. The B&T, I have not. Are they going to flow through? I heard that. What is it? Follow Nancy Pelosi. She's never missed. But that's what the issue. That's why it's hard to compete with Echelon when you got this as an option. And I'd rather have this. Look at that. That's just so much better. The shotgun. I don't know about that. Let's look up B N T suppressors. Let's check these out. I mean, I guess both. I'm looking at both. I like the sound of a mini. I don't know what an end call was. So it don't matter. I need to still look up that A10 Apex Hunter. No. We're looking for the base build. Do you know what I mean? We're not trying to build it out instantly. We're just seeing what to find, what to get. I was looking at POF. So do you have to use their own hub? Are they like a flow through design? Because that's where I was at. Like, I was really the flow through of it. Because, you know, I shoot left-handed, so I hate the fact they don't got pricing on there. Well, I figure if you give it a month, because Staccato just dropped out full rails. See, I've thought about that too, like a built AR9, because you can take those to, you can shoot them a lot cheaper. Very cheap. All right, let's see. What were we looking up? What were the 1311? I know that's a shotgun. Build a four. Oh, Ben would be too happy about that. A PTR 91. We did look at the stealth arm platypuses because those were, I think, right. I got this design as it sits, and it's only 17. But I think the build time was like 6 months out the last I looked. Or see right there, 20 to 24 weeks, 6 months, almost. So that's one of those. We out there a minute. You're not wrong. The price on the platypus is cheap. These are more like some FALs, man. This is not my style. This is not my style. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 6 months. I mean, if it's in stock, 2 days, but you know. Like, let's go to PSA. See, I've also looked at like a. Let's boop. Caliber. Only in stock. Yeah, and that's where, like, if I want to get something, I want to be able to hopefully order it and it be on its way. I mean, that ain't a bad deal. See, that's not a bad deal. And I've heard good things about like the Saber and the Jackals. Like their quality is pretty good for how cheap they are. My only issue is, right, so I'm big on ambidextrous because I shoot left-handed. So that is a big thing for me, is the ambiness. Like, it doesn't need to be hey, I mean, they're a good cheap option, right? They're your budget build. Like that is what they should be used for as it sits. Like, they are a great budget build. If you need something, you can get something. These are good training rifles. That way you don't beat the hell out of your good stuff. I mean, that looks good. I like the looks of that. You know, But what other options y'all got? So it's either, you know, what do we still need to look up? The AXG, the 110 Apex Hunter. I have not played with any bullpups. I've seen the BRN 180 Gen 3, but we're going to the 110. What is it? APX. I currently have a Terran Tactical Canic sitting in my Apex Hunter. A Terran Tactical Canic in my safe. I have been pleasantly surprised with the Terran Tactical Canics. See, I'm sticking to 5.56. 5.56. This is more of a hunting rifle. We're looking for more of a AR style. But yeah, for people who don't know, the BRN 180. Alright, so I like it. Where they got the Gen 3? What do you mean Gen 3? I thought you said Gen 3, my dog. You sure you didn't mean Gen 2? So good looking. Okay. Oh.
They were really tight.
Let's see.
I see. That blueberry lemon loaf is gonna be beautiful.
Is it?
Oh, I thought you were recording this.
I am. I am streaming.
Okay. Yes, because normally when you add sugar, when you're adding inclusions on the shaping, it will tear and like the sugar gets all like watery and you know, but it didn't. It was proofed perfectly. I'm so excited.
Good job.
I'm so excited to bake it.
That's interesting. A 13.9 lamb chop.
Hello, Donis.
That's definitely different from what a lot of people are doing.
Feel his ear fillered again.
Yeah, it's been that way. It's always felt. Yeah, because the cauliflower. He basically got cauliflower ear. Oh, so you're pretty much stuck to their factory trigger. So they have a new upper, but not a new lower. Is what you're telling me. That's interesting. A 13.9. I don't like the fact that it has a pin and welded. I would have to get that removed to put a different muzzle device, and that's a hassle. I understand why they got to do it, but the option should be there to not have it pin and welded. I wonder if that means they're redesigning the lower receiver as well. I mean, it looks good. It looks good. But what do y'all think about The spear LT. What do y'all feel about that? I mean, they look good, but I've heard the issue with them. Let's scroll back up. Is this that muzzle device? I heard is a nightmare to remove, and a lot of people do it. So you're not about the SIGs either? Okay, okay. So no PSA and no SIGs? I mean, I believe they're overhyped as well and overpriced. Like, I know that one's extra for no reason. So what would you say is comparable at its price point? And we'll look that up. Because I've seen this, and I don't like it for the fact that for the same price, you can get the full-size rifle with a stock. And that's more expensive. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that they're barrel thing. See, and that's what I've heard too. To get done the way you want them makes them not worth it. Some popping fireworks or bullets. Hopefully just fireworks. See, that's why I don't have any SIGs yet. Like, I've thought about getting the X Macro. Alright, so we're going with the Spear LT pistol. And we'll just go to Gunbroker. So, $25 is the price. Or, no, I'm kidding.
Hey, Mom, can I have a popsicle?
No, it's
What up, jammies?
8 minutes to bedtime.
Good night. I love you. You sleep good.
I'm gonna get a night.
Pretty close. Pretty close. They look about to be about 2,500.
Doesn't mean I'm going to bed now.
You can brush your teeth.
I don't want it yet.
We're gonna pull up on Raul tomorrow.
I know. I was seeing you tagged me in because he was doing Beria. See, what about... What are you feeling about this?
Oh, they can see your computer. That's cool.
Uh-huh. $10.5. Well, I think this is even still pin and welded. I like the fact you get color options. New. This one's not pin and welded. It's a 10.5. I'd prefer 11.5. But, you know, it is what it is. Piston. And, you know, their store MSRP is $23.4. That's POF. Okay, I'd appreciate it. Post it in there. POF. What are we looking at? 415 edge. That's what we're looking for. So they only got one option. Do, 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 do. Not a fan of how this is working. Get out my face. Sound like the ambi lower. Flash hider's really irrelevant. I like the fact that it's adjustable. I like that. 13.5. I don't like pin and welded. So I'm wondering if it's 13.7 because it's pin and welded. Dead air chemo.
We didn't work out.
That's fine.
Daddy, what are you doing?
The maximum defense. Let's see.
What are you doing up there? Are you to clean up the house? Yeah?
Lila, get out of my office. Talking all weird. Pistol. More competition SKUs. Rifle. ARP.
Have some pineapple.
Suppressed.
You can have a couple, yes.
That's a itty bitty barrel.
I love talking sourdough with LaDonna because we bounce off
Where
each
is
other.
the pineapple?
She's like, I can't figure out how to get my stuff proofed correctly. And I'm like, well, these are the ideas that I've seen.
Where
and she's
is
like,
the
oh, good
pineapple?
idea. Thank you.
No, I guess. Oh, that's nice.
What?
Where is the pineapple?
It's in the
In
fridge.
the fridge on the top shelf. Okay, okay. Ow! Ow! Fucking shoes.
Mom, kind of walk.
Oh, the PDX? I thought you oh, my bad, my bad. PDX. Oh, so basically it's that same thing, just chopped down in essence. I bet that thing shoots a fireball. See, I think you'd have to go with 300 blackout on this. That is itty bitty. Yeah, you have to go 300 blackout. So I think that's what this one is. The PDX SD. Well, I guess that's right. So the SDX suppressor. So yeah, look at that. Look at that. 23 inches suppressed. Like, that is crazy small. Crazy small. I'm gonna have to watch a video on that later. Like, that is crazy. I'm probably gonna have to watch this video. I like Coley on Noir too. Like, God bless, that is itty bitty. I mean, don't get me. That's definitely a backpack. That is crazy. Let me see. Well, I mean, I understand. It's probably got to be. You have. Like, that thing is itty bitty. Like, that's pretty sick. But now on this one, I know that's a double stamp, so that. But I've heard stamps have been going pretty quick, so you could, in theory, have this in a month with an EOTech on it. Whew. That's nasty. That is nasty.
At 20.
Oh, so it's not even. So it's not. That's crazy fast. That is. So what's the other one? What size is this one? So that it just has the break. So this one is only 18 inches. The hate break there's what you're talking about. Like, that is crazy, my guy. 18 inches. Like, how did they get this to function and cycle right? I wonder. Do they do military pricing? Anybody know? Anybody don't know if Maxim has a military veteran pricing? Some discounts? They do? Is it good? They got a good discount? Yeah, this one's break. Listen, if I'm getting something like this, oh, okay, there's the pistol. So you could one stamp it. I gotcha. Yeah, so this would be the better route. One stamp it. Good to go. 300 blackout. Is one of this you two? Who said they had one? Okay. I would say this is lamb chop, but it's definitely not Brian. I can see Brian's name. Look at that. Who said, who was it? Astro was saying it? Maximum quality is on par with SIG at a much better price. I mean, this is what y'all were talking about. I mean, I just wasn't expecting something like that. So you got that one right there. So you got the SBR. Oh, you got this one. Now, I know some people don't like talking about the deals they got. How much did you pay for it in store? Like, what was the real MSRP pricing? You know what I mean? Because I mean, personally, I'd probably do it this way. Listen, have y'all seen that video of that dude pulling that RPG out of his pants? This is a lot more concealable than that. I mean, if you don't mind me asking, what'd you get it for? I mean, I like this. This is a great. I mean, that's what I'm wondering. How many bones did you really throw on it? Like, what'd you get it on sale for? Black. See, but I wanted to do you got to do this in 300 blackout. Like that, you got to make this a sub gun. Is that taxes included? Because your boy's tax exempt. Other than that. Now, Brian, do you have it in 300 or 5.56? Is the real question. Like, that's the real question. Is it? Do you got 5.56 or 300 blackout? Because I wanted to do a little 5.56 SBR. Okay. So 200. So you're shooting suppress pretty much all the time with that. I got you on a different screen. That's just so y'all know. I mean, y'all are smart people. I just want to say it. So 300 blackout, subsonic. I'm guessing. How's it do on supers? But I like this. That is sick. I just want to do this so I can. I like that. I don't like the tanness of that. Like, I don't know why that's tan or gray, but this I like. Overall, I like that. Huh. I mean, that's good. Okay. Well, we're gonna we're gonna write this down. Maxim PDX SD pistol. I'm gonna write that one down. I mean, that's what I just like the looks of FDE. I'm a FDE fanboy. But no, this is a clean look too. Put your little dot. Side mount you a laser on that other side. Keep it really simple. Not a laser flashlight combo on the other side. Barely have it reaching over just so you could. Oh, I take your. I believe you on that. All right, so. So an RC, we're shipping AR-15. Man, you sent me a whole build sheet. Yeah, see, I'm glad you agree with me because that was eh. Yeah, I mean, I don't see that gun shooting far at all. And these are you just hyper tap equivalent for any? Oh, you're saying this is like the muzzle brake to go to? I mean, they got some sick ass muzzle brakes. Man, I'm not a FRT type of guy. That is not my thing. I mean, them brakes are getting it. Look at that. I've seen Grand Thumb's video on the 8.6. By Q. Is that their website? I like that. I mean, I like this little bolt action in general. So an 8.6, an 8-inch blackout pistol. I mean, you could pretty much do whatever you want with this one. I mean, to me, they're just making a whole bunch of different cool stuff. Like, these are like the super bro guns. So, Rise Armament is actually an Oklahoma company. And they're local. Or fairly local to me. Alright, where are they at? Rise Armament. Broken Arrow, yeah, they're about an hour and a half away. Alright, don't, to me, Q is like the frat bros of guns. They're all about making some cool shit and broing out with people like them. And don't get me wrong, I've never met any of them, but that's just the vibe I get. But I like everything they've done. Like the Honey Badger, all that shit. It's cool, it's innovative, and they do stuff. What style of AK? That's the real question. Because I like the tactical AKs. I am such a big fan. Like, I like the ones with the rails. Like, I'm a big fan of those. I like tactical AKs. But no one really makes one. And if they do, they're expensive. I just clicked that. Like where you can add a red dot and all that cool guy, tactical shit. Is how I'd like to do an AK. But, you know, once you get into it, the price gets expensive and ridiculous. Man, I wish someone got excited about me like that. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know.
It's quiet, but you'll have to listen.
It's terrible. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, let's... The FKBRNO PSD. Italiano. They said that thing was 7 inches. God damn. I mean, that's fairly reasonable, but that is... Do you see that number, my guy? Oh no, that's that caliber, right? The 7.5 is a caliber. I've heard of this. Haven't really seen any. I think Demo Ranch had one of these on his channel once, but alright. 7.5 FK. That's an interesting look. Boop boop. I mean, that's some good distance. So is it kind of like what they did? They necked down a... Oh yeah, right there. Man, what'd you do? Quote it? That's exactly what you said. I mean, that's crazy. Do 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 do. So what did they? There's what I think I'm looking for. So is its own casing? Like, is that how they did it? Like, there's the stats. I mean, that's crazy stats. Oh, that's definitely hitting. Alright, man. I don't understand none of that. MP5 clones. y'all ever play Conker's Bad Fur Day? See, I'm a big fan of the Honey Badger too. I can't justify the price. And they haven't have they updated them? Sex appeal. I like that. Because these are still, what, itty bitty? They're like 8-inch. Barrel 7-inch, okay. Okay, let's try this out, right? Let's say you're gonna build your air quote ARP to do everything. What are you gonna go with? How are you gonna build your do all ARP? That's the next question. How are we building it? What are you gonna go with? Uh-oh, someone's in trouble. Someone's not going to bed. Am I about to have to go dad it up and yell at a baby? Okay. Yeah, but you don't got no distance on that thing. Like, y'all don't, there's no range with that. We need Grand Thumb to get one and then see how far out he can hit targets with on that. You know what I mean? He needs to get a hold of one. Okay, what about pistols? Your handgun. What about your handgun? What would you go for? Everybody's vote is the PDX now. I understand. PDX or nothing. Visit A3 Tactical. See, and that's another thing I've been looking at is waiting for a SHOT Show. That thing looks good. We gonna ground her?
She's grounded. She's up making the fort.
Okay, not a problem. We can ground her. I'm team mom. All right.
I was trying to sleep under here with all the lights on.
Hey.
Friggin' wrangle it.
What are we looking at theirs? See, I mean, that's the whole point. Was we're getting an idea of who's coming out with new good stuff for the good prices. Like, I like this. This thing looks sick. But, you know, what are they going to drop at SHOT Show? Like, that's the real question. Staccato. Well, how do y'all feel about the new Glock-cado that they actually released instead of like the platypus? Fusion Firearms already did it too, and now Glock or Staccato made it. Right, y'all seeing that, right? The brand new Glockado. I think this is the one they released. Where's the... Alright. ARV. STI zone. Like a PP Bison. I mean, that's pretty cool. But y'all see this? I like the fact that they made a... Yeah, right? So, hold on. Let's... Alright, so... They made some 18-round Glock mags. And they used the same Glock 19. They got rid of a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know if I'm a fan of the front with the rear sight post being in front of the optic as much. I don't know if I'm a fan of that. So these ones they come with as it sits are metal mags. These are metal mags, 18 rounds. So this is the one I'm more interested in. Now go back, right? So it's like the Staccato XL with the island barrel. So the front sight stays fixed the whole time. Right, so see it right there. Now I move myself out the way. The front sight stays fixed, which I think that's a crazy design. What is the point of the Staccato C now? Why'd they even make it? In my opinion, the C's a pointless gun when they did this. Like, where's the regular one at? Right? So you already outdated the Staccato C. I do. I go to I shoot a Staccato P as it sits with a SRO and the Dawson Precision compensator. I'm not fast or nothing. But they're about to, I guarantee you. See, I have the Staccato P and the Staccato C2. I wouldn't get the C anymore because of this. Well, I agree, but the reason I got the C2 is because I can use the Staccato P mags in it the same. But they're probably going to replace the Staccato XC with a HD XC. Most likely. They'll probably revamp it. Fair. But now they have 3 magazines they produce. You got their Glock mags they're making now. You got your XC, XL, P, and C2 magazines, which some of the C2s are smaller, so you can't use the C2 magazines with the P or any other size because of the shorter mags. That's fair. And now you got the C and the CS mags. So they're about to be making what? 6, 7 different style magazines? C2 has its own. The P's works. The CS has its own. The C itself will probably have its own as well. That, one can go up but the other can't go down. So 5 with the Glocks. Like, what's the point of that? I want to shoot one, though. I do want to shoot one. I like that. I mean, it's fair. But then I've also been checking out... Well, my big thing that I like they did is the ambidextrous. I shoot left-handed. Welcome back, Ditto. So I shoot left-handed. So the fact they got that ambi release that I can use it, click it, I'm a fan of that. But I'm also a fan of what Bull Armory is doing. Like, Bull Armory is making some good looking guns. Like, look at that. That thing is just... Spill the beans. See, one of the guys I go shoot with, he I believe he lives in Oklahoma, and he goes and shoots at Staccato Ranch all the time and knows him, but he didn't give me the... He told me he gets them for the employee pricing, which is a pretty good deal. But I don't know if he's been in like how much it costs. That is ridiculous. You know how much more they would sell if they would just price it the same as the Springfield Prodigy? See, I like that. I also like this. That just looks crazy. See, for a lot cheaper. Well, there's 24. You can't play music on live. You get banned. See, I like this. It comes with 4 magazines. That's not bad at all. See, I wonder how much it costs the Bull Armory. Because if I could pick one of these up for $750 if they hooked me up like that. Do they? Man, see... This is why I gotta wait for SHOT Show. Because I like that. I've heard good things about the PSA Crink. Welcome back, Jay Lee. Let's see. I mean, it's a good looking thing, too. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Let's see. Springfield Prodigy League. Oh, was that... I think... Let's go to... I think that's what it was saying. On here. Are you talking about because they got the new compact models? Or are you... I mean, you're probably not wrong. And then how does Staccato, I mean, Staccato's going to have to match that price. Like, they're going to have to drop their price if they want to keep selling that gun. Because that TAC Comp Pro is definitely the better gun to buy. For $2,500, You have to get that. Like, it's so much better of a deal. So they got the compact 4.5, the four or 4.25, comped. Do they not got a 3.5 comped? Oh, they should. And then I like the fact you can get in a different color. That TAC Pro comp is fucking A1. See, I figured that's what they were doing. Well, they got this one. Or you're saying like a competition style knockoff that they're working on? Because I mean, this, don't get me wrong, this is pretty close. Other than it needs the island-esque barrel. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's still good looking. Well, they have like local government contracts, but they don't have any real government contracts. That's SIG, and SIG don't give a shit about nothing else but government contracts now. Like, I know Staccato does a whole bunch of law enforcement stuff, but nothing too federally, as far as I know, contracts. But yeah, I wonder what's coming out at SHOT Show. But I know because of this. No, I'm not. I'm just right. So I hate to. Don't get me wrong. I like my staccatos, right? See, I've heard a lot of people do EGW stuff. Right. The only thing. Right. I will give it to Staccato on this innovation. Right. The innovation point is the ambidextrousness. That is it. Like, that is. I thought they were doing this where you could. Yeah. That. You know what I meant, man. You know, man. I'm excited about fancy stuff. Because I might be able to afford it soon, you know? But no, this. Like, I like the innovation of ambidextrous controls. I think that's what makes it worse. Is it's taken 114 years to upgrade and to actually make an ambidextrous 1911. I think that's the bigger crime. This probably should have been done 60 years ago, if not longer. Now, do I think they should have won? I mean, you're not wrong. Hey, they are definitely getting it. But the fact it's taken so long for that, just that one little piece right there, that one little piece of I can get released left and right handed. I can be flipped to the left or right hand is ridiculous. Why they're not modernizing them as fast as they should be? Don't get me wrong. I think Springfield's doing a great job. And I'm surprised Springfield didn't beat Staccato. I've seen the folder. Not a fan at all. Like I wouldn't be surprised in 3 months. Springfield has an ambidextrous release on their stuff, and then Bull Armory will have the same. This year, everybody will have the modernized 2025 1911, the 2511. You know, I'm making dumbass little comments on it now, but I think everybody's going to modernize that real quick. Comp and ports, like they're going to be, except for Staccato. But yeah, it's one of those things. But what we at? We've been streaming for a little over an hour, 30 minutes. So I think we're gonna call it, boys. I appreciate Ben or Brian, Ryan. I don't know why I said that. Where'd Lamb Chop. Let me look that up. Man, the Dan Wesson stuff's expensive though. Look at that. DWX 3N. Good looking gun. Reminds, I mean, that's what I was about to say. It looks exactly like a CZ to me. But it's a fancy CZ, so I understand it now. I've seen them CZs, the CZ Shadow 2 at competitions, and them people shred with them things. No, that's a great looking firearm. But, like I was saying, the Pit Vipers, the Sand Vipers, the Nighthawk. Have you seen the Nighthawk? Or the Sandhawk? They also have an optics ready. I definitely will. I definitely will. I'll check all that out. I mean, it seemed like a great build. It looked like a good build. I mean, the Nighthawk or the Sandhawk is sick. We want going this way. Whew. 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 It's not even their most expensive. Whew. My heart. Alright. But back to what I was saying. Brian, Ryan, Lamb Chop, I appreciate y'all stopping in. Before again, man, see, I get talking. Bull Armory. You say that as well, though. But man, the Ultralight Pro. I believe. Look at that. This, I would love to compare this to the Staccato CS, which I think this would destroy the CS. But like I was saying, man, I appreciate Brian, Ryan, and Lamb Chop. Y'all were very communicative. Jay Lee, who else was in here chatting it up? Astro. Appreciate y'all guys for stopping in. Jay Stu. I appreciate you guys for stopping in, chatting in the stream, actually being very proactive. Give me great suggestions. Listen, I got it wrote down. Like, I wrote it down with a pencil. I wish I had my camera over here because I got the chat over here, but maybe I'll move stuff around. I got it wrote down with pencil on paper, so I remembered beyond this. I'm like, oh, I lost it in the chat. No, it's written down on my paper on my desk. But I appreciate you guys stopping in, man. We'll probably do this around 6:30 again tomorrow. I've been trying to do 7 days of streaming. If y'all have any video ideas that you would like to see that I can try to do, let me know. Or any gear you want me to try to find and buy and test out, let me know. Sometimes I get free stuff, so if I can hit a place up and get it for free, I'm gonna try it. I've gotten several things coming. I got more things coming. So yeah, just let me know what you guys want to see, especially in here, because I can write it down for the ideas, the videos, etc., etc. If you go back and look at my end of year stuff, you'll see all the firearms I have. So if you want to see something else about them, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. But y'all have a great night. I appreciate you coming in and enjoying the stream. Not much to say, but other than that, I appreciate y'all being here. So, till the next one, see you guys tomorrow.